So I was thinking, let's watch together the penalty that they just gave to Lazio on the last minute against Milan, down to 10 men. Pedro is about to kick the penalty and he's gonna score. Milan lose the match against Lazio on the last minutes with a penalty of Pedro. I think this is conspiracy time, guys. Let me tell you, this is about this video is gonna be a conspiracy because Milan just lost the third match in row, and in my opinion, it's there must be something going on behind the line. I think it's the team that literally is playing against the coach. It's the team that decide to get fired. The coach, the staff, the management. There is no other way really, because this is ridiculous. I mean, last time that Milan lost 3 matches in a row was the year after. When was it? 2022, 2023. The season when Milan went to play the Supercoppa in Saudi Arabia and we lost against 3-0. We go against Inter 3-0. Then we play against Lazio on a Sunday. Lazio destroys us 4-0. We came back to San Siro, plays against Sassuolo, 5-2 for Sassuolo. And then after all this, we got a light victory. Then there was another derby, Inter Milan, that we were thinking that, oh my god, they're gonna destroy us. Eventually we lost just 1-0 with a goal of Lautaro, if I remember well, and then we won 1-0 against Torino at home. That was the darkest moment of last season. Oh, maybe it was 2 years ago. No, 2022, 2020. Yeah, last season. So yeah, that was the dark moment. Now we are facing a new one. Now we are officially facing a new one. Milan lost now against Lazio. 3 days ago lost against Bologna. And 3 days ago, and 3 days even before that, we lost again against Torino. All this was coming from a draw against Feyenoord, claiming the exit of the UEFA Champions League and the end of an adventure for Milan in Champions League. And of course, also for the next year, it's gonna be the same. So it's this is the reality of this situation. It's interesting also because I wanted to write. I have my little book where I write some of the notes that I take during watching the match. Something about the lineup, something about the problems that we see, and I played. That's where I ended writing. You can see. Milan, Fab 4. The second half, I wanted to understand really tactically what's going on, but I couldn't. Because it was fucking ridiculous. It was fucking ridiculous, and I think Milan just lost another match, guys. We are. I don't know anymore where we are in the league. I think they wanted to lose this match. I think there is something going on behind everything, because this is the second time that Milan finally, after fighting with the nails, it was down like the match against Torino, that we were down 1-0. Over there we played in 11. Here we got a red card. Eventually we find the draw at last minute 82 against Torino was in the minute 70, and just after a few minutes we fucked up. So tonight with a penalty, yes, against Torino with what was it, with we concede a goal after 2 minutes, finally scoring the draw, and that's it. So even tonight, a poor decision by Single makes the mistakes. I can start talking about Pavlovic. I don't even want to start about Musa. Otherwise, the Americans, they say, you're always against Musa. But we all know that Musa, it is a problem. He cannot be playing Well, that's the thing. I was about to say he cannot be playing for Milan, but the reality is in this Milan, yeah, he can play. So yes, he's welcome, of course. But also all the others from Jimenez. That it's like having a Jovic. It's Pulisic that I don't know even I don't understand what is going on with him. But again, I'm not blaming Pulisic. No, I'm not blaming single player, guys. You know that this is a channel that we watch the team as a whole. We don't point a finger to anybody because it's not correct. Of course, we can talk about the Fofana, about Musa, about about the substitution at minute 33-6, about a lot of little things, but again, this is myself. When was it? Yesterday, I was thinking under the shower. I was like, since Milan needed to give something to the fans, to itself, to the club, to the team itself, after being eliminated, being eliminated in Champions League, playing two bad matches in Champions League, but they just gave up. I think they gave up. This team gave up with the season. And it's frustrating. It is frustrating because as a fan, of course, I want to see the victory. But I tell you this, there is a very strange part of myself. There is a very strange part of myself that, I don't know, man. I think this management deserve this. This management, for the decision that they made, deserve these kind of results. And I think the team is doing well to lose this match. I'm telling you very honestly. I think if the player, they group up and they say, okay, it's time to fire the coach, it's time to it's time to change something has to change. We have to be the first one to represent. And that's why we are not winning and we're not winning a match. We're not winning a match. I don't even want to talk about how is that actually a red card for Pavlovic? Is that actually a penalty? I don't care. I don't want to start talking about that because, of course, I have my doubts, especially after watching Napoli-Inter, when again they saving the ass of Inter with the clear hands of Dumfries on a shot of who was it, McTominay. Of course, it makes me feel like why a lot of decisions on the second goal of Bologna, for example, against Milan, the ball was outside. The ball of Castro was outside. There are a lot of little episode that makes me feel like fucking hell, what is going on? But I cannot stop thinking that with this kind of team, we are where we are. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. And this club, unfortunately, for how it's been treated, firing, selling, keeping away every single elements of Milanismo, that's what you get. And I'm trying to not be interested, but of course I suffer a lot. I suffer a lot because this new club, when passed by Elliot, they had a little jewel, they had a little machine ready to go, because we had the stadium all the time full. There was enthusiasm ready to go. Yes, we have some difficulties, but still, like, we can overcome with those. Now I don't feel even the players want to fight. The players are clearly against Concecao. I think it's quite clear. There is no other way to put it. This is clearly the players are against Concecao. Simple as that. They don't like him. They don't like the method. They don't like the tone. They don't like this. They say, yes, you treat us like this. We're gonna put you now like this in this situation. Now, I will not surprise if Concecao in the next hour is gonna resign, because the press is gonna eat him alive. And the thing is, nobody from the club is gonna protect. Nobody from the club is going to protect Concecao. Nobody from the club is gonna say, I want to see now the manager. I want to see now whoever, the CEO Forlani. I want him to talk in front of the press, talking to the fans, giving an explanation of what's going on. Because also, let's be honest, Milan invested good money in this team. It's not that they did this team for zero; they invested good money in this team. So it's they have to give answer to this situation. And this is an unreal, guys. This is probably one of the worst time to be a content creator for Milan, let me tell you. And this is the best part about having a jersey that says solo la maglia, because that's what it is. Solo la maglia. That's what it is. That's what it is. I can't say believe. We can't. Mamma mia, ragazzi. Mamma mia. Mamma mia.